Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I've been waiting for a long time for this moment to happen. I am really excited to be together with you, to learn some Chinese language and culture together with you. I think before I really start to, teach you and learn together with you, it's quite worthwhile for me to spend some time together with you guys to introduce myself a little bit so that you can have a better understanding before you really decide that this is a right person that I can learn from. Okay? Agree? So what I'm gonna do first is that I am going to introduce myself and interact with you by using the song here. Actually, I wrote this song for this class in English so that everyone understands. I've been playing the guitar for 6 years, and I've been writing songs for a long time, and this is what I'm really interested in and put a lot of passion into it. When I'm doing gigs, I would like to have some interaction with the audience instead of doing a solo here. So because you can see here, this is the chorus part. I'm asking a lot of questions. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? So I am expecting you to respond to this question. If you are, say what?
Yeah.
Yes, that's in English. It would be better if you can answer the question in Chinese. The Chinese question is that 准备好了吗? So the response to it, if the positive one would be 好了. Yeah. If you're not sure, you can just be silent. If you are negative, you say 不没好没有 sorry 没有. So I just want to interact with you guys in this song. Get ready for it? We're going to sing a song. Can you read them? Okay. Really simple one. Yeah, it's hard, alright? Everybody, listen to me. Are you ready for my story? I am Mr. Wei from far, far away. That's true, I'm from China. For the coming days, with you I'm gonna stay. Are you ready? Together with me to learn the language, speech, and culture of my country. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm gonna ask you again. Are you ready? Seriously? Are you ready? Are you ready? 准备好了吗? Yeah, yeah, yeah. How do you like it? Thank you very much. I could overhear your really positive response. Could we have Microsoft, please? Thank you. And then I think I will tell you something more about me. So this thing belongs to me. Let me ask you one question. What could that be?
Driver's license.
Driver's license? Why driver's license?
Because with driver's license, you normally have like a picture and date of birth and information about yourself. And when you got your driver's license expiry date.
Yeah, okay. So obviously you can see the photo here, and then what else?
I think date of birth.
Date of birth.
And so Is your name Harry?
Oh, my name?
Yeah.
Okay. Good guess. Any other answer to this question? What do you think it is?
Passport,
Passport. Why passport?
because it has like all the numbers.
Okay. The number looks like a passport number, right?
Yeah, just random.
Yeah, good reasoning as well. I knew.
It's like the patterns on the back.
Yeah.
The patterns on the back that you can't, because you can't copy it.
Okay. It's like, yeah, you can't just make a fake one. It's really difficult, right? Okay. I can see you guys have really good reasoning capability. I appreciate it. So, yeah, really close. But it is neither driver's license nor a passport. It is my Chinese identification card. So like you said, there's a lot of information about me personally here. I don't mind sharing with you guys. So which part tells my name? I prefer, like one at a time because I just cannot hear you when you're talking.
The very top, first one.
A very top one. Why?
Because it says the
Oh, great! Yeah, you read this chapter, right?
Oh, the thing, the English like letters on the side.
Okay, you can see this. But tell you the truth, this is not English. Neither it is Pinyin. Actually, it's my ethnic group's language. I was born into a minority group in the south part of China, where we speak our own language. I even didn't know the existence of the official language of Chinese Mandarin until I got to go to primary school. I went through really painful struggling to learn this really distant language in terms of pronunciation, vocab, and also the what else? Vocab, grammar, and everything's so different. Okay. It took me like 6 years to get used to the pronunciation. And I was still really clumsy at it and making a lot of mistakes. So I think I am kind of empathetic to you guys when I'm seeing you, struggling with some of the difficulties. So I might be able to help you because I have gone through the same process. But I prove that language could be learned because I'm now speaking more than 2 languages. So my mother language is called Duan, and then I started to learn Mandarin. So Mandarin is the language I use most now, and then English now I'm speaking. Yeah. Okay, thank you. And I can speak a little bit Cantonese plus some Japanese. So I think it's possible that we can learn the language quite well. Okay. So can you tell which lines tell me, or which line tells me tell you the information of my birth date? Yes.
The third one down.
That one. Why is it so?
Because it says like numbers, so it's sort of date of birth.
Okay.
77.
Yes.
Because it says Chusha.
Oh yeah. So this is the most previous one. If you can read it, it's really definite. It is the birth, right? Okay. So what is the format? How does it different compared to the English format? Yes.
Yeah, in English you would do day, or in Australia you would do the date, the month, and the year. If you're in America, you would do the month, day, year. But here it goes first year, then month, and day. So it's from like biggest
Yeah.
number to the smallest, kind of.
Yeah, I'm so glad that you mentioned something about the format used by the US. Right, it's quite diverse. The world is really diverse. And when we're learning different languages, we got to know that there's so many different ways to express the same idea, and then we become more tolerant, and we become more like how do I say capable to do the cross communication happen, right? So I think it's a good one. And yeah, this number is what it might be. ID. Yeah, this is the ID number. Can anyone read the character down there? No.
This is how.
Yeah, you can see this how. How? What does it mean? Day. Yeah, it's like.
Formal way of saying it.
Yeah, but in this situation, it does not mean the date. It means number. Because the date is also using the numbers to express the date, right? So it has some kind of like connection. Good. So this is my. So I was born in 1977, October the 17th. How old am I now? Do the math.
38.
48.
48.
38.
So, being a man of that age must have some type of family, right? So it's coming up. See the title here. What does it say? Yeah, that's what we learned before. 我的家人. So I have a, family of 4. Me, my wife, my kids. I have a son who is now 11 years old. He will go to 5年级. So this September, 5年级. And 他的妹妹是 Emily， 她叫 Emily， 她今年6岁。Yep. 她上幼儿园。Still, she'll be in the kindergarten in China. Okay. So, by the way, she was born in Boston, so she's American. 她是美国人 right? 她叫韦俊宇她去过美国，她去过中国，她也去过澳大利亚。Right. So he's been put into 3 countries' different educational systems. And 1 year ago when we were in Sydney, he just asked me a question, Daddy, could we just find a place to settle down? I'm sick of traveling back and forth. It's really confusing to me sometimes. I said, okay, son, I promise you we're going to find a good place. And finally we reached an agreement that 澳大利亚很好. So we're going to stay here. So this is our family plan. That's why I'm now doing a degree here, hoping to get a job. Alright. So I'm going to spend some time on my hometown, my birthplace. Okay. Why does a birthplace of a person matter to a human being? Yes.
So that they can return to.
So they can return to, yeah. Good.
It's where everything started.
It's where it started. Good. I was studied there, being really ignorant, believing that all the people around the world spoke the same language that we did. But that's not the picture. Yes.
You might still have family there.
Yeah, my family's still there. A lot of relatives as well.
The place you live can influence habits that you have.
Okay, so that's where we got influenced, right? A lot of influence in that birthplace, because when you were young, you are really easy impacted by a lot of factors around you. So I spent a lot of years there. So I can show you the pictures that I took about my birthplace. Really different. Sorry. How do I get back?
Left arrow.
Okay. You can see this is the village where I was born into. Probably you can see it clearly, and then, the mountains. It's a really different view. And the river here, and what we call this? We call it water buffalo. We're still using them as animal power to do the agricultural work. Okay, because we're living in a really mountainous area. It's really difficult for the machine to be operated in such kind of area. So they still do their work. Okay, and then I'm going to tell you something about what I did, what I have done in my life. Now you can see I'm a student, but previously I worked as a teacher for a long time. Back in China, I used to teach English in a university for 8-9 years before I went to the United States to teach Chinese Mandarin in Boston. And before that, I worked as an interpreter for a couple of years, which to me was really exciting and really challenging as well. Do you know what is an interpreter doing?
So someone you might work for a company or something like that, or a person, and what you could be sitting with them in meetings or something like that. And if there's a language difference, you could, if they speak to you in Chinese, then you tell the person in English. They say to you in English, and you tell the other person in Chinese.
Exactly. So to make it short, it's just interpreting means you're doing oral translation. That's it, between languages. For example, I just did one today with the assistant principal Natasha, because she had a conference with one of the Chinese students' parents who could not speak English. In that case, communication would be impossible, right? So I was invited to gap this, to bridge this gap by doing interpreting. Okay. To tell you a secret, there's one type of interpreting is really challenging and really demanding, but at the same time, you can make a part of like these ones. When I pair up with one of my colleagues, we provide the language interpreting service for international conference. So we did the what we call simultaneous interpreting. That means when I'm speaking, if I were a speaker, I start to speak in English. If you are an interpreter, you are supposed to just start your speaking in Mandarin or into Korean, within 2 seconds after I started. And then you have to, just follow him all the time. It's really exciting to me and really demanding, because you don't know what this person is going to talk about, and then you have to be really alert, and then kind of like multitasking job. And if I can have a job in those kind of international conference, I can make one day income equals to a monthly income I made in the university. So you can see the power of language, right? And I think if you're interested enough and determined enough, you're on the right track towards that. Okay. And these are the pictures. And this is another type of interpreting, which is called whisper interpreting. You can understand it by the wording, right? Whisper. I just sat behind this guy who could not understand Chinese, and I just put the Chinese into English, and so he could hear me. So then the communication could get rolling. Besides that, I did a lot of gigs, playing the guitar, singing, songwriting. I had a concert of my own original songs before I went to the United States. It was exciting. And I also made a TV English teaching program. I think it's a really good memory. But all this won't happen if I could not speak English. And these are the pictures taken in the United States of America. So the leisure time, I went to different places with my guitar all the time. You can see that. It's in front of the United Nations. and I enjoyed basking a lot. This is my first time actually in public I did that. I went to the biggest waterfall in the North America at the bordering area of Canada and USA. What's the name of that?
No.
Yeah. So my friend,
Horseshoe Falls.
yeah,
But it's part of
the city of
I know
Buffalo.
what it is.
Yeah. So after there, I met these two guys, and I was so interested, and I was eager to join them. Luckily, they allowed me. I joined, and I found it really enjoyable. So in the year 2014, I went to the Sydney University where I did my PhD degree in social linguistics. And you know, because I am the type of person who just cannot live without playing guitar. But I had to share the house with other guys. It would be really rude for me to play guitar and making a lot of noise in the room. And then I found out to sing on the street could be a really good option. So I got the busking license there, and I went on the street, I sang, made a lot of friends. A lot of wonderful conversation took place and happened to my life. Really colorful. And what made me standing out is that I could do songs in different languages. I can do English songs, Mandarin songs, Cantonese songs. Yeah, all right. So again, I can see the power of language. And I can do more than one language. Wow, how wonderful it is. So I'm so excited that I see you guys are really into the language class. You know, being engaged, learning how to put effort in. So one day you'll become someone else. That means you will be becoming someone who's more capable than you are now to communicate with a lot of different people with different cultural and language backgrounds. So this, okay, sorry. These are pictures of my American classrooms and students. You know what? To tell you the truth, to be honest, compared to them, you are angels. Because they made a lot of trouble for me, you know, trying to test my limits every second. Okay? So, when I'm teaching, I don't expect any kind of like behavior issue to take place in this classroom because you are angels. Are you?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
I'm
the best in the whole class.
And there's some more pictures of my American life. Right? Because I was in Boston. Boston is really far north in America, in the northeast side. It snows a lot. It started snow probably at the mid of October and lasts until the next year, the end of April. Long, long winter time. And I was really excited when I first saw the snowfall because I was born in the southern part of China where it never snows. But here, I could see fantastic, you know, snowstorms. Of course, after like 2 or 3 years, I was kind of like really fed up with it because every morning you have to come up with a shuffle. You know, you have to dig out your car. It's really annoying. Okay, so this is one of the most famous places, the tourism attraction in America, Yellowstone. You know that fountain, right?
That's where the, is that where the faces are?
What?
No, that's a different place.
Okay. So this is observatory in, I think in LA, and from this spot you can just overlook the side of Hollywood. So that's where it is. And, yeah, I went down to Florida with my son before the birth of my daughter. We went there just for the Disneyland. So my daughter's always request that, Daddy, take me there as well. I said, well, okay, yes. If Daddy can find a good job, I will take you there back to your birthplace and go to Disneyland as well. Okay, so it's all about my birthday. So, let's learn and grow together. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
All over.
Any question for me?
I was going to say something.
No question at all? Okay.
Oh wait, what's your son's name again?
Wei Junyu.
Can I have the characters for that?
Why?
Why?
That's like really similar to like the pronunciation to like my name in China.
Really?
Yeah. Oh no. Oh wait, not yet.
This one?
Yeah.
It's
Not
the
that
same.
one though.
Because I know a lot of Korean would have this Indian yu, like ooh, something.
Yeah.
I have a
But
question.
he's really annoyed by the pronunciation of his name, because when he was in American school, the teachers found it too difficult to pronounce accurately. So this is like they have a lot of problem with this yu sound, right? Junyu. So
It's like a tongue twister.
yeah. But you know, American teachers would pronounce it like Wei Jun Yu. Wei Jun Yu. Yeah. But that's not the way we pronounce it. Yeah.
What place do you like more, America, Australia, or China
Good question.
to live?
Well, I was born in China. I love China, and America is a wonderful place as well. But you know, sometimes I'm like that place. Sometimes could be really crazy because you know every year you can see a lot of campus shooting happening. You know, a lot of people got killed in their schools. Compared to America, I think it's safer here. And people are probably nicer here because the life pace is slower. You know, in America, you know, even in the classroom, the students are pushed really hard by the teacher. They are always work, right? And even harder in China because it's very competitive. All right, so I think we had a good start. Did we? Okay. So looking forward to the real learning happen during this classroom. 谢谢。